morning. Or happy Tuesday, I guess. Welcome back to Miss Penniger's class or Miss P's class. We are on week 4 of our online endeavor. So we're on week 4 of our distance learning. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you enjoyed your 4-day weekend. And it is technically, because we didn't have school on Monday, it's technically a 4-day week here. So we don't have as many or as much work as we normally do. So this is for the week of April 14th through Friday, which is 17th. So we only have 4 days this week instead of the usual 5. And I kept that in mind when I was making your assignments. All right, so let's talk about what we are going to do this week. I've been having some students not understanding what exactly all the assignments are. So I thought that maybe what I was doing, talking to you with my face, wasn't working. So I'm going to be writing instead to see if that helps you guys. So this week there are 3 assignments. If you want to find them on this homepage, all you got to do is what we always do is scroll down to the bottom of this page, and all of our assignments will be linked there. I have kept all of the previous assignments from previous weeks up as well for those of you that still need to go back and do them. So again, if you're trying to look for your assignments this week, scroll down until you get to the appropriate dates, which are going to be April 14th through 17th. That is the week. All right. So number 1 on our assignments this week is a short story. Very short. And then you will complete a say mean matter chart over that short story. That is the first assignment, and it is worth a daily grade. Our next assignment is going to involve looking back at that same short story. So these are the same short story. I'm not asking you to read 2 different stories. After you look back at the short story, you will complete a say mean matter chart again, but you'll be focusing on something else. So a different literary device. One device for this say mean matter chart and another device for this say mean matter chart. And then your last assignment is going to be questions over that same short story. So I'm asking you to read this one short story at the beginning of the week. You'll complete a say mean matter chart focusing on one thing, look back at the same short story, complete a say mean matter chart looking at something else, and then your last assignment for the week is going to be 10 multiple choice questions over that same story. So you know how the grades are going to look for this. This is going to be a daily grade. The questions over the story are also going to be a daily grade. But this second say mean matter chart right here is going to be our first quiz grade since we started doing this online stuff. In the first say mean matter, I'm only asking you to find 1 quote and explain it. And in the second one, I'm asking you to find 2 quotes and explain it. Because we've done say mean matter charts so many times this year, and you guys know how it works, and it will be the second one that you've done online for me, I'm going to make this one a quiz grade because I know it's a lot of work, and I want to make sure that I am valuing the hard work that you guys put in. So when you're making or typing out your say mean matter charts, make sure that you're using all of the things that you know to use in your charts. So complete sentences, putting things in quotes, embedding quotes properly, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about that too much right now because I gave you all the instructions in a video for each assignment. But that is what the week looks like. If the first person who sends me a message or a remind or an email, whatever, telling me what these 3 things stand for, which are 3 of my favorite things, I'll give you 10 points on this quiz grade. So again, the first person to send me a message, they know what these 3 things are. You send me a message telling me what they are, my 3 of my most favorite things. You get extra credit. All right, so we've talked about this week. We know what the assignments are. Let's talk about some of your assignments from previous weeks. So as of this morning, your grades are up to date. I went through every single warm-up that we've had and every single assignment or quiz or short story or anything yesterday on my holiday, and I went through and I graded it and I updated all of your grades. So grades are up to date. I have emailed some of you already. I will be emailing more of you today. But basically, I have reopened all of the assignments that all of them basically have reopened, every single one. You just have to do them. So again, all assignments are open. You just have to go do them. Soon I will be having to close some of them and you will have to take the 0. I'm going to try my best to email each of you a list of the assignments that you're missing. But all you have to do is really go look in the gradebook. If it's still an asterisk or a star, which is this little symbol right here, that means that is still missing from me. And you need to go make it up. If you have any questions about the assignments, again, you can come talk to me during our class meetings, or you can send me an email, or you can send me a message, but you don't have to contact me to open up any of the assignments that you need to do because I've reopened them all. All you have to do is just go back to the previous weeks, which are all still on the home page. If you just scroll to the bottom, all my lessons are in a row on the home page. All you have to do is click on them and do them. If it's something from like 3 weeks ago, it might help you to send me an email letting me know that you've done it so I can make sure that I go back and check it. So we know what the lessons are this week. We know that we need to be making up any lessons that we've been missing. But I am going to be having class meetings again this Friday, just like last Friday. So if you are first period or sixth period, we will meet at Friday at 1 p.m. If you have questions on the Same Mean Matter charts, if you have questions about any of the other assignments, come to this, and I will walk you through everything that you need to get through. If you are fourth period, it will be on Friday as well. It will be at 1:30 p.m. If you have questions on the Same Mean Matter charts, if you have questions about other assignments, if you can't access something, anything at all, come to this meeting and we will talk about it then. For fifth period, you are also on Friday. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Not sixth period. And then seventh period, Friday, at 2:30 p.m. Each meeting will last 30 minutes. A couple of you, I think 2 people showed up for each class last week, but that was my bad. I only realized it was a holiday the day before class meetings. I didn't want to cancel on anybody in case they had made plans to come and ask me questions. A couple of you showed up for each class period, which I appreciate, and I've given all of you guys extra credit for this Friday. These are the meeting times. They are posted on the homepage as well. So if you have questions about any of the 3 assignments that we have this week, which is the short story with Same Mean Matter, another Same Mean Matter with the same short story, and then questions over that short story, 3 assignments. If you have questions about it, show up to these meetings. If you have questions about any of the assignments from previous weeks, show up to these meetings. Okay, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys all have a great week and the assignments come easy to you. See you next week.